believe me, just watch.
Oh, I love this. Last Monday on the show, Greg and I remember, we met Rory and our friends from the Empire Game Room. Another new gaming room, and you can go and play board games live and everything. Sounds like a lot of fun up in Nob Hill, right?
Yep.
But they tried the escape room.
So yeah, so Rory came through, and I thought he was going to do really good, but he didn't make it out. But then he sent his staff through later on in the week, and they all beat it. So they were kind of bragging that, hey, we beat the boss. The boss didn't make it out. So
I love that. It is so
really
much fun.
Yeah, really
you think your cancer researcher friends could solve the clues, or are they?
You know, I was thinking about that as I was watching your interview. I'm gonna send a team there.
Okay, let's do it.
See if they can crack the nut.
That's what I want to see. I want all these different people of different, backgrounds and education levels, and just see, how people do. It's really interesting the different dynamic you get from those who have PhDs versus those who are. We had 8-year-olds go through. So I mean, it's everybody. Everybody processes information.
Were the 8-year-olds faster than the PhDs?
In some places, they were. Some things it's like very simple. They got it. Other things, we had some people from Sandia Labs. They just overthink things, and it's kind of like, man, everybody just thinks differently and they act differently in the room. So it's really cool.
So do you guys do another set then later? Like, does this room does it like run its course?
So this room, we're right now developing that. So we don't know how long it can actually last for because there's so many people in Albuquerque that how many, at what point do we have to revamp it? However, we are adding 2 more rooms.
Oh.
We're going to do one that's more of a mystery, crime-solving type thing, run-down, scarier theme. And then we'll have a 3rd room that will be like a 70s theme with the shag carpet and the fun walls. So we'll have 3 rooms.
Like Greg's house.
Yeah. Big shack. I was in Maui at a magic show that had an elevator you got on, and it took you someplace, and it opened up, took you to where the show was. And part of it was getting off the elevator. You had to figure out how to go. Hell, we couldn't get off the elevator to go to the show. We had to figure it out.
That was the magic, right? It's like, okay, you got out, now you're done.
Yeah.
That's excellent. How do you think the Miss America contestants, how would they do in a room where you have to find all the clues?
It's a scholarship organization, so these girls are pretty savvy.
Right.
I bet we could do it. I think us 40 girls from New Mexico could be pretty savvy and accomplish it.
Let's put it together. Come on down.
That'd be great. We'd love to.
You had 40 contestants.
40 contestants, both
from all
team
over New
and
Mexico.
Yes, from all throughout the
How
state.
many in your area? How many in
There's
your
about
division?
10 representing Albuquerque. In the Miss division, there's 22.
22 for the state.
Yes, for the
Miss New
state.
Mexico.
And there are some of the greatest names that you can be Miss, because there's Miss High Plains, and there's like not just Miss Duke City like you were, or Miss Albuquerque, but there's Miss Sierra Mountains.
There was Miss Blue Water Draw. That was one from representing the southern portion of the state. So just different, regions, and it's definitely cool to see all the different titles.
Yeah. Right. And this year was in Portales, right?
It was in Portales at Eastern University, New Mexico.
And had you ever been there?
I had never been to Portales before, but I really enjoyed it. Eastern New Mexico was a wonderful and beautiful campus, and we were very honored that they had us there.
Excellent. So how do all of us in New Mexico support Miss New Mexico on your trip to Atlantic City?
Yeah, so I think the state rallying behind both myself and Sasha, as we compete, and we're spreading the word, of all the wonderful opportunities available to all young women throughout the state, and how the scholarships can help them in their future successes in education.
Yeah, and Sasha, I know she's sitting on the couch over here still. And Sasha, how can all of us here help support you in your endeavor to become basically the Miss America, Miss Outstanding Team Miss America?
Yeah, basically just, the same way, just also being there for us and just helping us moving in towards that nationals, because it is going to be hard, but it's also going to be fun.
Very cool. And you're going to Orlando, is that right?
Yes, I am.
That'll be very cool.
That is going to be cool.
Very
I think
cool.
I'd rather go to Orlando than Atlantic City.
It'll be humid in both. So. We get used to our New Mexico weather here. That's
well, you
so
have
beautiful.
Disney World in Orlando. You might be able to sneak away and see Mickey Mouse or something.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, in Atlantic City, what do you see?
Casinos.
And the empty casinos, I guess, right now. A couple of them went under, right?
Yeah, Big Trump just closed his casino.
Right.
He's going to run for president. Great.
Right. If you can fail the casino business,
you can't make it there. You can't make it anywhere.
And in your case with the cancer stuff, I love this. So all of us, it is one of those things that I think is in the back of our minds every time one of our friends gets sick. Get to the age where some of my friends are starting to see issues. But how far along are we in researching all of this stuff? It's been going on for centuries, but how far are we into just finding the more critical ones?
Well, let's see. In early 70s, in 71, I believe, Richard Nixon declared the war on cancer.
Okay.
That's what they do, right?
Right.
If we
War
have
on
an
everything,
intractable
yeah.
problem, you declare war.
Right.
And that I think that if you look critically over this period of time, I think we made lots of progress.
Has it been a war, or has it been more of like a protracted, like?
Well, I think we're in the midst of a crisis at the moment. I think that the funding is always a challenge. I think the National Cancer Institute and the National Institutes of Health, which fund a lot of the cancer research, they have been with a flat budget for some time. So it's very important. In our particular, the University of New Mexico Cancer Center, we're an institution of last resort. We don't turn anybody. So in that, cancer care is very costly.
Yeah.
So that's always a challenge.
Well, we'll be back tomorrow. We have a whole full slate here. We got Pork and Brew folks in. Nikki Piona is going to give us the update on Freedom 4th. And then I don't know what Circus Animals Uncaged actually is, but we can't find out. Right.
Don't want them opening cages.
Right. I don't know. Circus Animals Uncaged tomorrow on the Morning Brew with Friends.